I doubt Grams would know anything, but I should give the Rumi a call and see what she has to say about all
Oh,
this.
hello, dear.
Mind if we talk for a bit?
Oh, TV's on deck.
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on Dad's lighter.
Yes, dear. It means the Black Hats. They're those ruffians on motorcycles whom your father is associated with.
Oh, his biker gang. That makes sense.
That was easy.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
I refuse to talk about those hoodlums. They turned your father into a horrible person. You should stay far away from them, Kathy. They're awful people, just awful.
Okay, Grams. Chill. Dang.
I don't want. Do you know anything about this flower, Grandma?
I can't say that I do. I remember seeing it growing in the woods, but I didn't think much of it at the time.
Bye,
Okay.
Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
We'll end it with talking to Eileen.
Nah, I don't need to call E right now. We'll catch up tonight.
Mate! Okay. You know what? If we can end it on Eileen. Eileen! I forgot what it was called. That song. No. What's that song with Eileen? It's, whatever it is. Y'all know what that song is. Hopefully. Wait, the cops can know about the Black Hats.
Hello, Isaac.
I'm only,
What do you know about the Black Hats?
only that they aren't the menace everyone makes them out to be.
Wait, what?
Some of them have come to me in confidence, wanting to change. Some did in the end, some didn't. I believe that the greatest gift of all is being able to reveal the inner goodness we are all capable of. Your father was one of those men wanting to change. As I am bound by the seal of confession, I cannot divulge much, even to you. But I will say this. He was terribly torn and felt like the whole world was conspiring against him.
I'm sure he had great reasons for abandoning a 6-year-old. You're making excuses for a monster.
I am unable to say more, but I hope you will find it in your heart to forgive him one day.
I have a good memory. Don't get your hopes up.
I'll pray for you.
Okay.
Hate devours and controls us all. Only by turning away from it can we ever be free.
That sounded like she was hangry.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Hi, Goober.
Shoot!
I don't need to ask him.
Mate!
Okay.
See ya!
Off to the popo. She sounded pretty hangry when asked about the Black Hats. Talks to the father about the Black Hats. Lenny, been some time, but boy, what do you know about
Hey,
the
Lenny.
Black Hats?
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Mr. Undeniable?
Nah, I don't. Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Not really, Kathy.
We're discussing it.
Nah. What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
They've caused us trouble from time to time, but they've been kind of quiet lately. We put a few of their captains in the slammer over the years, but we never managed to find enough dirt on their leader. Bo Brunson. Big Bo.
Do you know where I can find them?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just find a map.
What?
Got it. Thanks.
What?
I wanted to.
I'm the sheriff.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work out, but hey.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you. What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Why, you care to join? I'm sure they'd be real impressed by your big bike, but that's a man's club.
Let's
Mates.
just say I have a healthy curiosity.
I'd say your curiosity borders on mental illness. You have a death wish? Bikers don't mess around with little girls.
You gonna help me or not, Sheriff?
Not really. Go bother Lenny with it.
Your
That's all for
piece
now.
of work.
Good.
I don't like you, Mr. Sheriff, even though you're Eggman. Not liking your spunk, your spat, whatever it is. Can I go to the back?
How's the paperwork coming along?
Oh my gosh, I can.
Okay, I guess.
Oh, of course I can. Whatever.
A jail cell. Looks cramped. An axe, a sledgehammer, and some other heavy tools. Brilliant idea to leave those lying around next to evidence lockers and locked cells.
Yeah?
Too heavy to carry around and too noisy to use in here without getting caught.
Yeah, you're gonna be coming to play later. Alright. Until next time. Alright, so where will we leave off? Don't ask me. Okay, so we're gonna check something out here. Okay, refresh our minds, Catherine.
I don't have anything to say about that. I know the bikers stole the paintings. Now I just need to find out why and what they did with them.
Okay.
I need to talk to Jimmy. He must have some answers about the nature of the lights. I'm sure the church is hiding something. I don't trust that priest. There's something really off about him.
Okay. So, you gotta go find Jimmy. The Black Hats! Okay. We got this, boys.
Sweet bud incoming.
Oh, excuse me?
Like hell I am. I'm nobody's property.
You sure? Doesn't she look like a sweet butt? Little slut. I think she does.
Okay, where did this come from?
Step off, creep.
Just gonna
Or
keep
what?
them hands at the
Tell
mouse.
your daddy on me.
Middle finger. Ooh, I'm seeing some cat life between these two.
You think I need my daddy to kick your pathetic ass?
Oh, I love it when they play hard to get.
Let go of me! No time for that.
Oh, taser.
What the hell's going on out here?
Nothing, Prez. Just having a bit of fun with this gash here.
I suggest you leash that dog of yours.
For fuck's sake, Prospect, not again. Get the hell out of here.
Sorry, boss. I'll go. Fuck. That hurt, you cunt.
All right then. Then don't be grabbing people that you don't know,
You'll
boy.
be
What you
disciplined
mean?
for that.
Oh my.
He better be. I take it your bow?
I am. And who are you, darling?
Kathy Rain.
Bullshit. She lives in the city with her deranged mother. Who are you, really? Did the Vandals send you?
No, they didn't. I am Kathy Rain.
Prove it then.
Well, I would, but I left my ID back home.
That's convenient. I think I've wasted enough time with you.
I need to figure out some proof.
Probably the Zippo lighter. Maybe.
This proof enough for you?
I'll be damned. That's
Oh,
Van's lighter.
yo.
Sorry about the paranoia. We've had some problems with the Vandals lately.
I get it. Can't be too careful.
So, that's your ride out there. Gorley Motors, right? 78?
76.
You got the same taste as your old man. He always rode Corley's.
Probably the only thing he and I have in common.
Did you set up those mods yourself? Looks custom made for your small frame.
Yeah, took some time to get the measurements right.
I imagine so. Girls like you don't often ride heavy bikes.
I'm not most girls.
Ain't that
She
the
right
truth?
though.
Most girls don't just waltz into places like this either.
I guess you'd know. Anyway, I had some questions for you in the club.
Go ahead then. Your old man was a good brother, so I'll indulge you for now.
For now. Okay, buddy.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
No, we had our differences, me and him, but that's a horrible fate for a man. I'd rather be dead than a vegetable.
So I take it you and him didn't get along.
No, I could write a book about that man. On one page I'd praise him, on the next I'd want to smash his skull in.
Okay.
He could be a real self-righteous prick when he wanted to, that's for sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool. I respected Joseph, and he respected me, but he hated how Brian looked up to me. Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
Oh.
You seriously thought Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men in wheelchairs. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards. The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances. None whatsoever.
Learning a lot by your Grams.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't tell you.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
Rip. Okay.
Tell me, how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. VP for 10 before that.
Good. Then you can tell me why you stole Lily Myers' paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
Yo, what?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
Oh, cut the bullcrap. I know it was you. I did some digging and found evidence pointing to the club.
Is that so? Better be a good girl and present it to the sheriff then.
I couldn't care less about ratting you out, Bo. I just need to know what you did with the art.
I have no intention of discussing your delusions as if they were facts, girl. Don't make me tell you again.
Mate. Mate.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
What? Mate.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded in the 60s by my old man, my uncle, and 2 other local bikers. Conwell Springs is the mother chapter, and we have support clubs in 6 other locations across 3 states. There's a total of 16 members here, 12 patch, 4 prospects. I'm the acting president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. Have been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. He and Truman ran a tight ship.
And now?
Now they try, but Boyks and the boy are a nuisance at best.
All right.
I don't need to show. Do you know what this is?
Whoa.
What? Do you recognize that?
I saw one of those with my own eyes a few years ago.
Really? Where?
Middle of the woods, the road to the city. Those things came from nowhere and gave me this crazy headache right on the plate in my head. At the time, I thought it was just a nasty case of migraine.
You have a plate in your head?
Yeah, titanium from a shrapnel wound I got in there.
I see. Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no scientist.
Do you remember where exactly on the road it happened?
No. Like I said, I dismissed it as a migraine. Didn't pay too much attention as to where I was.
Fair enough. Do you know anything about this flower, Bo?
Do I look like a florist to you?
I expected that.
A little bit? I don't need to show him that. I don't
Okay.
care to join me for a smoke, Bo?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, darling, I'm trying to quit.
I already showed. Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all.
It won't. Oh man.
All right, I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks,
All right.
Bo. See you around.
Cool Bo is cool. Cool Bo is cool. Okay. I'm a fan of this.
Hey, Brian's girl.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey,
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian are the double B's, as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
Excuse me?
I take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No, Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind of expensive spice.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy. Thanks.
You're welcome, darling.
Okay.
Hey, bartender. Do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make you regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
He's the bartender here. Emmett. He has a pack. Hey, Emmett.
Yeah?
Remind me again. What's the difference between a Bloodier Mary?
Tasted a bit like pepper and had a lot more punch. And if you drank a bunch of...
All right, thanks.
Anytime.
Okay.
A member of this motorcycle club. I'd rather just talk to their leader. A member of this I'd rather...
Okay. Where's this punk at?
100% country music. Be still, my heart. Whew, out of order. My ears are safe.
Mate. Oh, the banner. Come on. Whatever. Oh. Cutscene time.
Well, this is it. This is where the picture was taken. I'm not sure what I expected to find here.
The flower.
I need to clear my head.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
What the?
Who
We've
you?
met before, haven't we?
I don't think so, Mr. Clean. I'm doing
I
that.
don't think so, Mr. Clean. Unless seeing your face on a bottle of detergent counts.
Always the joker, aren't you, Kathy?
Who are
Why are you talking to her
How do
as
you
if
know
you
my
know
name?
her?
You told me, remember?
I feel strange. Am I dreaming?
It's the mending. I will try to facilitate.
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
What?
You mean Lily? What about her?
She's the anomaly, the missing refrain, the convergence point of things past and events yet to happen.
Dial down the metaphors a notch, would you, Mr. Kafka? I get enough of that shit in English class.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
What? How are we home?
Wait, what? How did I get here? Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom? A mere single... An old wheelchair. I wonder why... It was a joke, you know.
I guess follow as in like going
Oh,
into the
hello, dear.
attic. Okay.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Well, gotta...
Bye, Cat.
Okay. Follow my grandfather.
A worn office... Various books and... Decade... yeah. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. Just some old bill. It looks like someone was doing...
Follow
Nah.
your grandfather. Then what was the point of transporting me here?
This paint looks fresh. Some kind of winter forest. A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look
Okay.
younger than I am now. Things have sure changed. It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12, 1910 in the corner.
Sheesh.
Nah, nothing. No result. Nah. Nah, I don't need to call.
Okay.
A lamp on the ceiling.
Follow your grandfather. What? That's so odd how... You'd think she'd write something down after that interaction.
Oh, it's you again. Come on in.
He did mention Lily, so it would make sense to... Wait, where's
No Nathan
Kiddo?
today?
Nah, haven't seen Nate all day. Probably out in the woods.
Mama? Lily, me.
That must be Lily. She seems very happy. Is this how Nathan still sees himself? As a little boy? The left half is torn off. I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
I don't need to ask her about. Did you know that somebody stole Lily's paintings from Wade?
Huh? I knew he got robbed a few years back, but I thought he still had them all.
I don't need to ask her about that. I don't need to ask.
Ready, bro?
Did you know that somebody stole Lily's paintings from Wade?
Huh. I knew he got
Do you know anything about this flower?
Sure. Smoked it a few times back in the day, before it was endangered and all.
Yeah? What was it like?
Similar to pot, but stronger and more unpredictable. Never touched this stuff after I got pregnant with Lily.
All right. Sue, what do you see in this picture?
My God, that looks like one of Lily's paintings.
Wow, really? Can you describe it?
It was in that time scene, just like the photo. But the lights were floating above the lake. There was a pale hand reaching up from beneath the surface trying to touch them. The forest in the background, there were probably other details too, but that's what I can remember.
Sounds captivating. Wish I could have seen it. I already showed.
Oh, yeah, bro. You really hear what you just said? I was saying I keep right clicking by accident.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat.
Okay.
Yet another burial. I had a.
Shoot.
No.
I think I'm
sure.
Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not
I'm a
very
huge fan.
lifelike. Nice view of the lake from here.
Let's see if maybe I go find Nathan or something.
Thick, dense forest. What were you doing out there, Grandpa? Oh, gee,
Ah, that was fudge. Can't walk out there.
Conwell Lake.
A seagull. Do we find homeboy at the nature reserve?
Hello?
Oh!
Creepy bald guy. Guess no one's home. Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
Squirrel? Why? That squirrel gotta do something. That squirrel has to do something with something.
What's this?
A red man. I love how you just get dead silent. Red man! Oh my gosh.
A bald man dressed in red. Oh, creepy.
I thought it would be like right there, that guy. Hooked on Corley's. Nani? I got that achievement, Hooked on Corley's. No, it's